So if you don't mind talking me through it, what you're doing, you're just trying to get him on the DDI or the DDD
Yep.
first?
Yep. So at the moment, I know he's approximately in front of us. So I'm going through with a multitude of scan modes and all that, trying to get to him. Right now, I have the low filter on auto.
Yeah.
I'm in pulse search, looking at a 2-degree 8-bar. So technically, I should be going for a 4-bar. And there he is, right there. Thing is, I can hook him, but I can't STT him in pulse search. So it does give a velocity vector. I was wrong.
Okay.
So if I were to switch to range wall search, now I have a target above him. So I go, hey, now I can go and I can identify this target as whatever I'm looking for. In this case, I won't. Let's see if I can get him in trackball scan. He's only 19,000 at 79 miles. It's a little far, so we're going to wait until we get to trackball scan here. We'll leave him in range wall scan. The radar set how I need it to be, which is fine. All that's fine. Data link targets are on. Algorithm selected. Countermeasures work.
Let me know if you want me to punch it or raise altitude. I'm just sitting here at 33,000.
Nope, 33,000 works just fine. So I could technically go something along the lines of selecting the radar, going in that direction, and just pulling the trigger. Like, you see how I can manipulate it?
Yep.
If I go that and I pull in a line, what it's going to do is it's going to try to just lock anything in the line in which that's at. So we're so far out, it's not doing it. But if I try to do it over here, no, still too far. But yeah, that's you can use it for that. So if you look, if I'm turning everything off, but what I see in range wall scan, it just says something's there. It doesn't tell you, it tells me how far, but it just says something's there. It's a transport trackball scan medium, or manual. Now I got him in trackball scan manual. Now he's going to become a target. Now on my side, I have an air-to-air launch already. Theoretically, if I wanted to right now, I could press the launch key and drop a Phoenix. It's going to miss. Definitely going to miss. But I could. For consistency's sake here, I'm going to go into trackball scan auto. What I'm also going to do is there's a button called back here called CLSN. It's called collision steering. I'm going to hit it, and on your HUD, you're going to see an upside down T while you're in the air-to-air mode. Correct?
Yes, I do, yep.
That upside down T right now is for collision steering. So if you were to put it towards it right now, the computer is calculating what direction you need to go in order to hit him. Literally hit him with your plane. So right now we're going directly towards him. If I flip it off of that, it should change a little bit. Well, actually, it won't change in this case, but if it had multiple targets, the radar originally is going to tell you what direction to fly to best keep those targets on the radar. He's at 45 miles. We'll wait. We'll launch at, say, 30 miles. But if there are multiple targets, it's going to have an X on the radar for what direction it wants you to go in. It's also going to have that upside-down T as a steering cue to tell you how to keep trackball scan in the direct place it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
He is coming. He is actually going away from us.
Punch it.
Yep. He is going away. If anything, throw it, if you can, throw it in the lowest stage burner you can. We'll keep this speed. We don't need to go anything more than around Mach 1. If we get fast, if we get so fast we start hitting transonic, which we're starting to hit now, I suggest highly burning through it and then coming out and going to low stage burner afterwards. Sitting the F-14 in the transonic range tends to get a little finicky. She's a little harder to maneuver. The missiles don't come off the jet right. It's a little finicky just the way transonic works.
Yeah.
So it's either you want to be a little bit over, so in this case, try to go for a little bit faster than we are. So we'll leave it in burner for a little bit. All right, you should be good about there. We're out of transonic. So you can pull back just a minimum burner. And that should keep us around our range right now, while keeping us in minimum amount of fuel that we're using. Target's at 37 miles. With this missile, with the improved engine, it theoretically should be able to hit him. It is up to you as the pilot if you want me to launch. Oh, I lost track of him. Hold on.
Probably because of the...
Seems he is turning hot. He is. He's turning hot. I can tell you that right now. So do you want me to fire, or do you want to fire?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Fox 3. So if you want to do me a favor, crank left until he's on our roughly 2 o'clock. Oh, keep going. So in this case, if you look, I actually have taken it out of track wheel scan auto, and I've taken it back to track wheel scan manual. You're good. You can level out here. Reason being... see if I'll get mid-course guidance again here. Yeah, I will. Hopefully that missile guides still. So what I was trying to do is I was trying to keep the radar on top of the target. In this particular case, the target target was getting to the extent of the track wheel scan range. So if you want to come right again here, he's out of the range. It's probably defensive.
Go past him or head on? Or...
try to hit him, basically. Go right towards him.
I see him looping, see the con. Is that him doing a loop over there?
There's a target ahead of us way far, and then there's nope, it's going to be on our 1 o'clock now. Yeah, that's where that loop is.
I've lost the upside down T.
Yeah, that T's going to be flipping in and out until I can get him back on radar. We're getting to the point where he's within 20 miles. You might want to go into PAL.
That's flick the ACM up?
Yep. Well, not ACM. PAL mode is something you should have minded. It should be VSL low.
I know it's bound, I just forget to what.
Then don't worry about it. Look off our left side. He's going to be merging to us on our left. He's roughly the same height as us.
I don't see him.
Merge, I think. Nope, he's about to. Merged behind us, high. 6 high. Careful on the pole. He's still rocket ship mode. He's straight up. You should be able to see the contrail. Still 6 high. He's coming back down.
Should I switch to Sparrows or something?
Sidewinders, probably. He is off of our 10 o'clock co-out.
Are we close enough this is going to hit?
As long as you can get a lock on him, yes. But your main thing is going to be getting a lock because you don't have PAL mode. It's going to be either VSL high or something along those lines. I really can't help you with this case. So it's... He went up high. He's on our 7 o'clock high. He's still 7 high. Come back to 6 high. Careful of the G's. Power. Throw the flaps down. I have lost him. He stopped conning.
I got him. Although I'm going to lose control here. Yeah.
So do me a favor.
Yeah.
Throw the flaps in and just let us give us just go straight. Flaps in, just go straight. Unload the aircraft. Get some speed back.
It's right there. It's coming head on.
Alright. I'll come back up. And when I tell you to, I want you to throw the flaps down. But when we're coming over the top and we're starting to get pretty slow. Pull hard. Not overly hard, but hard. He's on our 6. Pull, pull. He's on our 6. He's on our 9 o'clock now.
Shit.
Alright. So, full right rudder if you don't have it. Alright, so we're not going to worry about him anymore. So on your left side next to the throttle, there's a red guarded switch. Flip it. It's called asymmetric thrust. Flip that up, flick the switch. You got it?
I'm not sure. Hang on.
On the outside of the throttle. On the left side.
Throttle. Left side.
On the outside of the throttle, on the left side, there is a guarded switch all by itself. This is asymmetric thrust.
I can't see it. Everything's shaking.
See if I can flip it from back here. Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
I can't Tomcat stuff.
I can't hit it from here.
Yeah, this is good. I know what I need to bind.
Well, the asymmetric thrust, yeah, you can bind it. It's particular. Throw the gear up if you don't mind.
So straighten this out.
Nah, it's the asymmetric thrust. So full right rudder, full power in the left engine if you can.
Yep.
Did you lose an engine?
No. No, we're in a flat spin. So what I want you to do is when the nose tips down, pull up. When the nose tips up, push down. You're gonna have to with the 14 in particular. You have to kind of work yourself out of it. Yeah, you're losing the thrust.
Yeah, we got to eject.
So Goose bit it.
Hi, DG. You want me to stream this, or you're gonna be flying yourself?
And a big
I'm
shot us.
jumping into a whiskey.
Okay.
Stop it.
I'm trying to look over your shoulder. Just at that button.
So if you're looking where my left throttle is here, you see the flaps lever? When the flap is down, if you see the flap when it's down, it's directly on all the way on the outside wall. Look at the farthest left switch. I don't think you can see what I'm flipping here, but
does it have a white checkered border around it?
It's below that.
Yeah, okay. When you were saying the left of the throttle, I thought it was like on the throttle.
No, sorry.
It's okay.
Let me just kill SRS so we don't deal with the ICP.
Sure.
That works. So the proper way of getting out of a flat spin for the Tomcat is ejecting. So we're going off of the proper way of doing it.
NATOPS?
That is NATOPS. Get yourself into a pure flat spin. They tell you to abandon the plane. So we're going off of pilot experience and the test pilot experience. So typically, when you're thinking about the F-14, once I line up here and hopefully not run anybody over.
Can't wait till they implement that.
What, running people over? Or them getting out of the way?
Running them over.
I don't think they will.
I don't think so either.
Alright, so if you're looking at the back of the F-14, you see the giant stabilizers we have back here? The issue with the stabilizers are, they're so big and they're so fucking in the way that when you're falling down and the air is trying to come up, they block the wind. If I were to try to go nose down, it pushes the wind away from the things that are in the back of the plane that control yaw. Okay. So if you're looking at it, if you go into F2 real quick. So if you see if I pull all the way up on the stick, you see how that would naturally, if I'm the wind's coming up from directly below, the wind would go up into the rudders. But if I push forward, it blocks it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So that's why you had me opposite.
So you have to actually kind of walk it. It's really fucking weird. Thalia, send it. Thalia, send it. I don't fucking understand why. If I say it lower, she understands it.
Maybe she doesn't respond to your anger.
The anger is there every day.
We Are you doing voice attack?
Yes. So we're gonna do this the fun way, which is give myself an altitude, which the minimum amount of altitude I've ever been able to get myself out of a flat spin is 12,000 feet. And I was able to recover, and I barely made it out of it. The flat spins in this thing are extremely deadly altitude-wise. If you're below 12,000 feet, there's no fucking point. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flick that asymmetric thrust lever on. What that does, if you go on F2 real quick, and I pull my right engine all the way back, it allows my left engine to sit in full burner. So without it, it would sit in minimum burner. So it would sit like right there.
Oh,
That makes sense?
Yeah.
So I'm losing a lot of thrust. So asymmetric thrust naturally is going to give you the max amount of anti-yaw on the side of the plane in which you're looking to do this.
Okay.
You with me there, DG?
1.3 miles behind you.
Do me a favor, on your left side where you have the station select, only select the two tanks, which are the two separate ones on the left side, not the ones underneath the plane. Model thing.
Done.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It doesn't matter. Alright, let me keep climbing here. You need me to come out of the burner there, DG, if you want to see this.
I'm gaining on you.
No, you're gaining on me?
Yeah. I'm
I'm
at 90
full
knot closer.
burner. Wow. This might be because I'm so draggy. Alright.
I've only got 8,000 pounds of fuel. I dumped a bunch of it.
Alright, so if I come wings level, give myself some more speed here. So naturally, if we're in a dogfight, the easiest way to get yourself into a flat spin is by stalling out and not doing a correct hammerhead, which is extremely hard to do correctly in this plane. So if I were to take it and assume we're doing a dogfight and just pull up on the stick and just go 90 degrees up, I'm going to purposely put myself into a flat spin by doing a couple things in combination. I'm going to be on the back stick, along with raw rudder, along with raw roll, along with the stability controls off. So if I go something like this,
Nope, you're upside down.
if I can get it to do it.
Your nose down.
I'm trying to get myself into a flat spin, and I don't know. When you want to do it, it's hard.
Yeah.
Nah, see, I'm getting too much. No, am I not getting too much speed back?
You're starting to induce a spin.
No, I'm not.
No,
I can get myself right back out of this.
You're in control. I got a good guns track.
Oh, thanks.
If I take off your right wing,
oh.
will that help you with your spin?
Not the recovery, but yeah. Come on, give it to me. There we go. No,
Overshoot.
not at all. You gonna give me a flat spin? At all? There we go. We're in a flat spin. So, first things first, let the stick go, figure out where you're going. We're going left to right. So, full opposite rudder, full opposite engine, and when I'm going down, pull up. When I go up, push down. And just watch the nose and work it. And eventually you'll get to a point where you'll actually get the roll out of it. And then you can throw in the opposite, kick the opposite rudder again, and hopefully get yourself out of it instead of put yourself into a
that
fucking
didn't
worse
look
one. No, I'm getting myself into a fucking worse one. So now I actually reverse the roll.
Not sure how that's possible, but
Are flaps down? No, they're not. So you'll see how the nose slowly gets lower and lower every time. Eventually, you'll get yourself out of it, like just a dive, like I was.
You're
I
almost.
really can't tell where the fuck I'm going. The blue ocean does not make this easy.
Box 3.
Okay. Oh god.
Well, you recovered that.
Yes. So
2,000 feet. What do you have loaded out?
guns, missiles.
Heaters and guns.
Yeah, that's fine.
What'd you just drop?
All of my tanks and all of the inboard missiles.
That's a lot of shit.
Yes, I did it under full load, which is the hardest to get out of because it's fun training under that shit. All right.
All right, let me pull up even with you. I'm closing on you, just at like 100 knots here. Let's take it to 10,000 as well.
Okay. If you want to stay in this, there are some pointers I want to give you when it comes to dogfighting.
Totally. I'm staying in this for sure.
Okay.
It won't take long. I'm gonna die quick.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, DJ.
Actually, oh, I don't have 9Xs either.
That's kind of bullshit.
I don't have 9Xs. I've got
I know,
9 mics.
but if you were to use 9Xs, that would be kind of bullshit. Are we using the ground as the floor, or are we using an altitude as the floor?
Floor is the floor.
Okay.
I expect much shenanigans.
Oh, yes. Alright, tell me when you're ready.
You want to go left 30 degrees? We'll separate and then merge.
I'm gonna go 120, you go 122. Or 222. 220, that's the fucking word.
220, ready.
Alright, come in left.
So I'm some poor admiral along for the ride.
Yep.
Oh, don't
Sadly,
eject.
Admiral, you're gonna have to pull, yeah, don't eject.
That's what I said.
Sadly, you're gonna have to...
Do you want me to,
Alright, turn in, fights on.
On the throttle in front of you, there is a switch on the right side that says XMT. Flick that up.
On the throttle?
Yes, on the stick in front of you. Flick it up. I don't have a radar because of it.
Are we doing guns only?
Sure. I don't currently know where you are. Oh, I see you. Yeah,
Doing
flick
700
that. There's a
knots.
green light next to it, next to that switch, next to the merged, and merged.
Merged.
Flick that hand control unit. The one in the front right of it. It says XMT, I believe. Flick it
Yeah,
up.
it
so
is
it-
up.
to the-
It is up.
okay. I don't know why I'm not. Oh, that's why.
Do you know where I am?
Lost them. No, I didn't. I lost you.
Oh, look.
Copy.
Black out.
Like, it felt like you didn't know where I was.
I saw you in the merge, and then I lost you in the fucking haze. Doesn't help that I'm going stupidly fucking fast. You're not conning. Oh, I see it. Let's see if you can match turns at higher G loads. So if you haven't noticed, what I'm doing is when I'm pulling, you can hear it. If I pull too hard here real quick, you can hear the stuttering, can you?
Yeah.
Can't you? So you don't have to be looking at the plane, but you can hear it making the sound in which you don't want to hear. So right now I'm too fast for my flaps to come down, but I'm gonna throw him down anyway. I'm gonna sacrifice him to get my nose on him. It's gonna make him do something. In this case, he's going down. I'm just gonna continue my fucking turn. I can turn inside of that. Right now, flaps are back up, coming through. Coming off the burner, I'm too fast. He's going up over the top. I'm gonna throw back into burner to maintain speed. I'm gonna use my rudder to maintain roll. Roll is all rudder at AOA. When it comes to a turn fight with a lot of these jets, they're going to sit in the burner the entire time. The F-14 has the issue of it overspeeds if you sit in the burner the entire time. You'll get past your turning speed. So what'll happen is you're going to have to sit here, and once you start going downhill, throw it back to about half throttle. Go through the turn. Find out what he's doing, and then if he's going back into the vertical, you throw it right back into burner. I like that one, DG. I like that one.
Throw the brakes on, he'll fly right by.
So right now I'm getting slow, and you can see it. I'm not maintaining my roll because my rudder isn't having enough authority.
Oh, Jesus. I lost where the horizon was.
That's the problem about fighting over the fucking ocean. One thing about VSL High is it fucking doesn't work half the time. And it's really annoying. Oh, didn't get the nose around the time. But no, the F-14, if you don't want to work with the flaps in the banding, it's fine, but you're just going to have to stay faster. Like, I lost him right now. Oh, there he is. So if you're looking at our speed right now,
Yeah.
I'm obviously going too fast. Usually what I do is I don't really look at what I'm at, I look at where that needle's at. If it's below the 6 o'clock on the dial, I'm too fast. If it's on the right side, I'm in optimal. If it's at the top left, about your 2 o'clock, you're too fucking slow. I'm not really looking at speeds. 2 speeds don't really matter to me at the moment. Well, numbers don't matter to me at the moment. Estimates do. Degee, I think I'm gonna run you out of fuel on the end of this.
I agree. I was just looking at my fuel.
Just thinking the same thing.
I started with carrier weights.
There we go.
Well, you might run me out of bullet holes in a second.
Speed
Come on!
Make you go faster.
Motherfucker.
Yeah,
Speed
you
holes.
On, I think. Maybe not.
Two can play that game.
Which game is that?
Separation.
Ah.
6.
I had a track on you at the beginning of this fight, and I haven't been able to get anywhere close to one since.
You don't know why? I know where
Because
you are
you're-
now.
That helps, I'm sure. How much fuel you got?
Hey Rio, how much fuel do I have?
Oh, that's cheating.
I'm a
Shitty Rio, so I have no idea where that is.
It's on the right side of the DID.
49.
That's not a lot. The fuck are you?
It's
Oh,
probably-
there you are.
it's probably 3,000.
You know what?
Damn it.
Let's play the long game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
on
on
the
a
6.
6.
Yeah,
Let's
now he's
play the
gonna try and
long
outrun me.
Need to fix my tracker so I can have better view. My up and down.
No, flares aren't set. I'm really surprised that didn't track.
You're lucky that's not an X.
I'm really surprised that did not track there, DG. You really should have gotten that kill. Oh, fuck.
It tracked, it just couldn't keep you.
Oh, I didn't feel like I was turning that hard. Oh, oh, oh. You like that there, DG?
It had to have hit you.
Nope, I twisted the plane so the bullet didn't hit me. It went around him.
Like the Matrix.
Fuck. Oh, you asshole.
But that
Nope.
didn't turn at all. I was just trying to give her some weight.
That's fine. Oh, fuck.
This is fun to watch from above.
I can tell if I was a real
I
admiral.
hate you, DG. You're in the perfect fucking spot.
Oh!
You like that one?
You should have been dead there. Oh, you're gonna get into a spin here.
Not at all. Oh,
Yep.
that one hit me.
Weigh 300 pounds.
How much?
23.
Okay. Did you out of fuel yet?
Nope.
One of our engines just shut down.
Probably the one with the hole in it.
I want to say the right one did.
That's the one with the hole in it.
Yep. You want to call knock it off and see if we can land these things?
I got 200 pounds of fuel.
Nope, let's keep going then.
Glider Wars.
I can't fucking see you through the HUD glass.
It's so dirty.
You're out of fuel, yeah?
Nope. Real
How are you
close.
not out of 200 pounds of fuel yet?
Because I pulled the throttles back. I can't fire a missile if I'm out of fuel. Shit. I'm in a stall. I must be out of fuel. No, I'm just actually stalled.
So 3 o'clock.
That
That
was
was
close.
close.
Now I'm dead.
That was 9.
Did you kill me?
Yeah.
Who am I looking at then?
700 pounds.
You're probably looking at me.
Oh!
Yeah,
Yeah, I was looking at the dead
I was
above me.
looking at him,
That was awesome.
So, just so you know, our right engine still works. What? Oh, I'm out of hydraulics. You know that sound? That's the hydraulic pump.
Who
Who
needs
needs
those,
those,
right?
Well, no, I've never actually dealt with just hydraulic failure on this thing.
Doesn't count as a win if you can't land.
I hate you.
Come on, Bad Bob. It's the name on the side of your jet.
Oh, God, yes. Arco, come here. You're at
How much
500
fuel do you
pounds
have?
of fuel. Arco, please, can you do me a favor on the left side where you see the radio? Can you flick the bottom dial on the left side and put in 262 on the 268 on the radio?
Yeah, you've only got a couple
268.
holes in your right wing.
400 pounds of fuel. I'm not gonna make it.
If I had 9 X's, you'd have died.
Yeah, but
I tried firing those 9 mics like they were 9 X's, and they have no off-bore capability whatsoever.
no.
Can you catch them? You're out of gas, aren't you?
Yeah.
So what is smoking out of your plane then?
What's it smoking out of my plane? Probably my hydraulic fluid.
Yeah.
Oh, it would have
Oh.
helped if my flaps were up, but
Well, we are going to land. It's just going to be a water landing, right?
well, yeah, I'm gonna do it kind of casually, and we'll eject it in the last second just in case.
We should pull the canopy.
Get a little breeze.
I don't know if it ejected for you, but I ejected it.
It's gone.
I'm out of hydraulic fluid.
Can you steer?
No.
So even if we had gas, if we made it to this point, you'd have been dead in the water.
No, we'll be alive.
Well, if we were still fighting, you'd be dead at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Well, your plane would. You guys could punch out, and I could shoot an empty plane.
Yeah, see, this thing is perfectly lighting for a little bit.